Hello everybody and welcome to episode 193 of the Let's Play World. I have been busy between episodes fighting the dragon over and over, and as you can see we have all of the gateway portals open. So we are pretty much directly on top of the obsidian platform that we spawn into the end. And you can see right above us is one of the end gateways, and then right behind us is our Enderman farm. If we plop down here, here is that platform, like I was saying. And so one of the portals is right there. And the rest of them are in a perfectly symmetrical circle all the way around the island. I've started tunneling through. So here you can see we hit the first obsidian column, and then we go along here. Somewhere around here is the center of the island. And then right down there is the obsidian column all the way on the other side of the island. And so I think what I'm going to do is build a hallway directly through the center of the island. And then in the middle, we will kind of build a hub, like a intersection. And then we'll have a couple of hallways going off there. And ultimately, we'll end up connecting to all 20 of these gateway portals. So I think it's going to take quite a while to do all of this. There's going to be a couple of tunnels, a lot of improvements. I'd like to kind of color code things so that we don't get lost. And then once we have access to each of the 20 portals, we could potentially follow each of those gateway portals to the outer end islands and do more builds out there. I think it's going to be a pretty cool thing. So we will keep chipping away at that over the next several weeks. But today I want to head back to the overworld and get some more stuff done over there. We had begun exposing all of the maps around us, and I would like to finish that today. Okay, let's go take a look in the map room and see where things are at. Last time we did some flying around, we spent a lot of time up here and a little bit of time here. So we have these two maps left to expose, and then just some little kind of holes in the map that I'd like to fill in as well. So I'm going to grab these maps here. And then we are going to grab a bunch of rockets and see if we can investigate and explore all of that area. Found another type of a wolf. Saw another one over here. Again, I don't have all of their names memorized yet. Where did you go? Very cool. This is a nice looking one. Doesn't seem to be very many of them, so I don't think these are as big a pack as some of those other variations are. I've only seen 2 of these so far, but that's very, very cool. This is real unusual. Way over on the other side of the world, we did find a single column of mesa that was really peculiar, but here we have several. They're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and they're not quite as skinny, but they're still very dramatic, very unusual looking. That is that map, and now get to do another one. This here is the mushroom island that I was thinking about building the amusement park on. And you can see down on our little map, we're starting to expose it, but it is also the same mushroom island that's in this map. You can see it is gigantic. It just goes on and on and on. And it would be a really cool place to build without having to worry about mobs. You could get really, cool with your theming as far as having things be dark or spooky or different things like that. So I'm pretty excited to tackle that project. Again, it's going to be a big project, much like our end build. So it's something that we will work on for quite a while. But yeah, we haven't been here in a while. We came over here and discovered this when we were looking for a mushroom to add to our mob zoo. And we actually swam all the way back, if you can believe it. But yeah, this is our mushroom island. One thing I would like to do while we are out here is I'd like to build a portal. So in the Nether currently, we have a hallway that goes for a really long way, and then it makes a hard right turn at our Blaze Farm and goes out to the Nether Monument and the Jungle Compound. If we didn't turn right, if we instead went straight, I think that would lead us out here. Let's see if I can find, where are we at here? I think I'm looking for 1544 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's going to be in this direction. 18, I wonder if it's going to be on the island. 17, 16. Oh boy, it's going to be close, isn't it? Yeah, out on this far, far corner, it actually does stick out far enough to be 1544. Well, since there's no other portals out here, at least currently, I'm going to go ahead and build something close, and hopefully it will line up and work out. All right, rid of all that. Grab our lighter. Okay, let's see what this thing comes out. Oh my gosh. Really? That's strange. My least favorite biome. Can't believe that it spawns right in the middle of a fortress. That is crazy. Well, not a super exciting nether fortress. Didn't find any chests, but it is nice to have access to materials in case we want to use some nether brick and that sort of thing. We are. All right, let's hop on back through. So that's another project we're going to have to do. We'll have to build a tunnel out to this nether portal in the nether as well. And that's going to be, I think, a pretty big dig. But we've done big digs before. So now that we've got our maps all filled out, let's head back to base, which I think somewhere up in this direction. And then we'll see what it all looks like. Yeah, you got to have rockets. Okay, first thing, let's talk about the loot, because I got a bunch of cool stuff. While we were flying around, I found some emeralds, I found a bunch of pottery sherds, which are very cool. I got 4 of the coast armor trims and 2 of the sentry armor trims. Also found a couple of pairs of boots, and we've been hurting for boots in our front room here. Oops, I switched my boots. Okay, not great looking, but better than nothing. Same. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe if we dye them or trim them or something, they might look better. Have all of our maps here, and let's put those up on the wall. Let's see. I think this one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes there, and this one goes there. And there you have it. That is the whole west side, I guess the northwest corner of our world. Right there is our jungle compound, the dig site, the mushroom island way down there. There was some interesting terrain out there. There was a couple of mountain ranges. There was some really bizarre mesas, a couple of windswept areas. So that was really interesting. You know, and as I start thinking about a new series or starting a new world, I feel a little bit guilty just because there's still so much that we could do in this world. But again, we're not starting a new series because I'm bored with all of this. We're starting a new series because I want to try a challenge. I want to try a different way of playing and go back to the main game. But as you can see with this series, we have a lot more work to do. A couple more things I want to do before we wrap up. One of them is a suggestion I got from a viewer that I really like, and I can't believe we didn't think of this earlier. And that was to put a jukebox in the room with all the birds. So let's grab some wood. And a diamond, I think, is how you do them. Yep. Nice. You could probably put it just right back here in the corner. Yeah, that looks great. I've got a cat disc laying around, so we'll just use that. But if there's a better song to play, let me know. Ah, fascinating. If I put it here, then hypothetically, they should be able to hear it. And maybe everybody should be able to hear it. How peculiar. Okay, what if I put it here? See what happens to these guys. Okay, those two can hear it. Is it a distance thing, I wonder? Let's do this. Not that. That. Okay. These four can hear that. Well, that's all very interesting. If anybody has an idea of why that is, let me know. I'll do a little digging as well, because I'm very curious if there's a way to make it so all of the birds can hear the music. The other thing I want to do that I know will work is I want to copy our maps. Now that they're all filled out, I want to take them over to our old base and put them up on the wall. That way, we'll have a full map that we can kind of look at and see what our world looks like. Okay, so I've got 3 maps that I just made, and I've got 3 over here. 6 maps. And we're going to take this one, and I'm going to put them in the same order in the shulker box. So that one goes there. That one there. That way I don't get mixed up on which one goes where, and it'll make it nice and easy once we get over there. 90% sure I already have these maps over there, so that is all that we should need. Run through the nether. And we're back. All right, let's run upstairs to our map room. Right down here is where we had the map of our entire world. And let's see. Yeah, like I was saying, we do have those bottom 3. We did start this one apparently, so we don't have to copy it. That's great. So just those 5. And that one. And there it is. There is our entire world. Very, very cool. Right up there, that is our jungle compound. And right over here, this is the tower. So that's how far back and forth I've been running through the nether. The center right here is where the Chicken Falls is. And there's still some exploration to be done back here, apparently. Way over here is the Mushroom Island, where we're going to work on that amusement park build. And there's just a ton more exploration and building that we can do. We did do a mangrove outpost out here, but this is largely untouched. In the center, this is our mountain temple with our ship battle. But all of this down here, again, largely untouched. And there's still a lot of the world that we haven't explored yet. I feel like 1.21 is getting really close, and as soon as they make that announcement, I will work on getting the second series going. We will keep working on this world. We'll retrofit some of the old builds, we'll add to things, we'll expand, but it will be kind of my secondary series. The primary focus will be the new series, so we can start a brand new world and kind of go through the early game again with a little bit of a twist. Like I was saying, there's still a ton to do in this world, so I don't think we're going to get bored anytime soon. Next episode, I think we will start off by kind of cataloging what do we have left to do, like what projects do we have on our agenda, and then we will make a plan to start tackling some of them. And I think that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks to these folks for making the channel possible, and thanks to you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.